Good evening. This is 5 Minutes with David. And I was asking Jesus what to talk about this evening, and the word that came up right away was patience. He's saying that patience is definitely a virtue. You've embarked on a journey that you've been called to, and it's not necessarily an easy one. The path, he says, indefinitely, it has stones and bumps and distractions. But he's saying you're in function. He says, I know that I have impatience at times because I really want to hear the voice clearly. I want to follow perfectly, but the ego is not making it simple. And oftentimes it comes up just putting guilt in my mind, telling me that I'm not doing it right, that I'm not getting it. And then, of course, I share that with my mighty companion, and the answer from Jesus is always the same: just be gentle. Which voice is speaking? It says you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now, and you're fulfilling all of your assignments, and the rest of it is in my hands. It doesn't just happen immediately in a moment, although it can at any time. But he's saying don't expect too much from yourself, because it's a lot to take on. And the ego is a beast. The ego is putting up a fight, and he'll never stop. And it's taking the courage and the willingness to continue looking. This has been the key, he says, to keep looking at the desires for the grievances that are coming up, the twitches you're having, the desires in the light circles that you're participating in, the Chapter 20 program, and just as importantly, the joining you're doing every day with your mighty companion, to look at the desires that I'm giving you. And they've been quite profound. So he's saying it's not, this isn't supposed to be, it's difficult enough for what the ego is trying to do to stop you. Don't continue doing it to yourself, or at least just keep recognizing when it happens and ask me for my help. Just keep telling me that you're willing to see it differently and give it to me, and I'm always here to help. Yeah, patience, he's saying, is so key to getting through this, and trust. Trust that what I'm sharing with you is what is right for you, is what is for your best interest. The doubt thoughts are so prevalent. But he says you have to know that what I'm asking you to do and what I'm guiding you to do is what is best for you, and believe that with all your heart, and that's what will allow you to accept healing. He's saying if you don't believe it, the healing will not happen. So something you have to want, and he's telling me, he says, I know that you do want it. You're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, just be gentle with yourself. Just know that you're going to trip and fall here and there, and get back up. You're going to stray off the path, it's okay, just come back. Like a sheep comes back to its shepherd. As long as you have the willingness to continue writing your path, I will make it straight for you, and I will guarantee your success. Yeah, the reminder keeps coming up. He's saying you can be sure of only one thing in this world, and that is that I am here to take you out of it. Just one thing. So as long as you're focused, he's saying, as long as you're focused on staying with me, it will happen more quickly and easier. So the most difficult part is when you stray off on your own, thinking that you know how to do it and you can do it on your own, and it's just self-punishment. He says the sooner you recognize this, the better. So, yeah, patience is my key. Thank you.